The OPP have closed a section of Argyle Street in Caledonia, and there are reports that there have been clashes between police and demonstrators.
Yeah, this is a live shot of the area right now where you can see here on Argyle Street what appears to be, from what we're hearing from our reporters, Dale Manuktuk, who's on the ground there, that those are tires that are currently on fire. You can see the black smoke that is up in the air, and you can see some of the protesters there as well. Perhaps in the distance, you're going to be seeing some OPP cruisers as well. At this point, we're not seeing any. They also say no one was hurt so far in this situation. We do have a crew on scene. As I said, Dale Manuktuk will join us in just a couple of minutes. But first, we know this closure follows a court decision today that made permanent 2 injunctions that require people occupying the land meant for a housing development to leave. But protester Skyler Williams says he's not going anywhere because the loss of land means too much for future generations. Botelho tells us more.
Absolutely. I think our commitment to the land and our children and our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, they have an inherent right to this land here. Anything that the courts or the cops could do to me is nothing compared to the loss of those rights that my grandchildren are. You know, this is why we're here.
Skyler Williams isn't surprised that a Cayuga judge granted Haldeman County and developer Foxgate permanent injunctions today, meaning it's a permanent order that people occupying this land that's meant for a housing development or people blocking county roads must stop.
Somewhat typical of what Indigenous people can expect when being dragged before these, very inherently prejudicial courts.
Williams was barred from participating in today's court proceedings because by being on the land, he's already in contempt of court. And he also told the judge today that he might continue to break the law if the orders were to become permanent, as was eventually ruled. The judge told Williams that he cannot participate if he's just going to do whatever he wants anyways, despite what the court decides. Williams wants his voice heard in court, but he does not want to leave the land.
I think is an embarrassment to the court.
The land has been occupied for 96 days. The lawyer representing the developer today said 200 families are in limbo right now, waiting for the protesters to get off the land where their homes were supposed to be built. Williams says the federal government has reached out to begin negotiations.
We are, willing to and wanting to engage.
But no date has been set for meetings. Since the last time Williams appeared in court 2 weeks ago, the OPP have charged 6 more people in connection to the occupation here at Mackenzie Meadows, bringing the total number of individuals arrested to 35. The OPP forcibly removed protesters from the land once before in August. Botelho, CHCH News.